Welcome all, welcome all, welcome all Niner fans, all Niner faithful NFL fans. Welcome all to the course, the past, present, future that is presented by the regular 24/7. All right, and then and of course I get bothered by my daughter. Of course, want to say hi to everybody? Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, that's enough. Just joking. You're 5 seconds worth of fame. Not even 5 seconds probably. But just want to get everybody included to tonight's show. We probably won't be, I hate to tell you, we won't be live on X tonight because X is giving me problems again, even though I'm paying for it, but the payment won't go through because of their system. I think their system's down again, like always. So we won't be live on X tonight. So that's where he stinks. Because I want to be live on X. That's where you guys get a lot of viewers. Yes. So we won't be live on X tonight, guys. Hard to say. I know where we get most of our views from, but hopefully next week we'll definitely be on it. I can't control that. That's like I was talking to one guy from even Richie. He was talking to me about it. Even Richie will tell you that Elon Musk, pretty sure he's the new owner of X. He's the one that changed the Twitter to X, and he's probably a new guy. So I don't want to go any further than that, but that's the reason why we don't have X, because the payment won't go through for him. So, but otherwise than that, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, and if you guys got it, just keep on go ahead and spreading it around. All right. But we are going to talk about the upcoming game, of course, against the Colts. And of course, it is Monday Night Football time. MNF time. All right. Of course, that's presented by the ESPN, just so you guys know that. All right. I don't want to flag today about talking there about their name on there, their initials. But yes, it's on Monday Night Football. And we're going to be talking about the last game. Reason why we're going to be talking a lot about this coming up. So I'm not going to worry about talking about it right now. We're going to get going, talk about everything we need to talk about. I'm sure I'll be talking about a lot with you guys. Got a lot to say about it. So we're back in about 30 seconds, guys. We'll be back a little bit.
Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Yeah, you know what it is. Home of the West Coast offense. Frisco to Stockton, Modesto to Fresno, we get it poppin'. Reppin' my team, when you see me, you know everything. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Go.
What's going on, Niner fans? We're back, all right? Like I said, past, present, future. That's sponsored by the regular 24/7. All right, please hit the subscribe button, please. It'll help the channel out big time. And like I said before the little break, that X won't be alive tonight. Sorry, guys. It's giving a lot of problems. So basically, hopefully next week we'll be live on it. Hopefully X will go through and we'll be all good to go. But tonight, I wanted to get through the numbers before I bring everybody, guys, in here. I know you guys are waiting. Be a little patient for me. And right now, I'm going to go through PFF, all numbers and everything, and everybody knows what's going on. Overall, of course, 49ers are 10-4. Colts are 8-6. All right. It's Monday Night Football. Kickoff's at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. And, of course, 7:15 Central. And, of course, if I'm mistaken, it's 5:15 for Pacific. Here you go. Indianapolis, okay, and it's overcast of clouds on ESPN. All right, it should be 44 degrees. All right. Now, from, of course, the visitor side to the home team, of course, we'll start with us because we're the away team. Offense, we're 9th in the league in metrics, team metrics size, all right, percentages and numbers, of course. 9th overall on offense. For them, they're 6th. All right. Defense-wise, we're 23rd. All right. The defense for them is 17th. Overall for us, 9th. And they're 18th overall. All right. And, of course, the over-number, of course, they have them in plus probably because of old grandpa's supposed to be quarterback. So we all know who we're talking about here, Phil Rivers. All right. So he's going to be quarterbacking. So that's probably a reason why they're not favored in this game. And we should be favored for the rest of the season. All right. And of course, I definitely got rid of that done. Okay. And of course, now since we all know what's going to happen, before I get to the injury report real quick, I got to refresh this, make sure it goes through. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it didn't refresh itself even. I was hoping I get today's, but it won't let me have it. So, yeah, it won't let me have it even. Okay, don't worry about it. It's mostly all LPs. Do not practice LPs. There's not one. One full practice. And that's Curtis Work. A lot of did not practice. We didn't expect CMC or Trent practice. So they're DMPs. So, Samo, they have high hopes for Samo and Matos. They're limited practice yesterday, so they have high hopes for them to start this weekend or this Monday night. Okay, so. Well, I was hoping I get Fridays on here, but I guess it's too late and not too early enough to put up the numbers or anything. Not numbers, the letters up for them and make sure what's going on. But I'm sure the guys will know about their practice today. So, but otherwise than that, we control our own fate. And I'll take the words. And of course, I follow him every day. I watch him every day. Mr. David Labardi. Okay. Great announce, guys. You guys know who he is. He has a lot. He has thousands of subscribers and followers. The football gods are looking down at us and smiling. That means we have a clear path to the playoffs. We have to win every game, starting this Monday night. Then Sunday night after that against Chicago Bears. Then wherever it's that last game against Seahawks, if it is, it will be for the division and number one seed. All right. I'm sure you guys will talk about everything else, but for that fact, I did all the report. I know they didn't put nothing else out, so I'm gonna bring you guys in, get all started. Let's go. I think I wasn't on mute this time. Matt man, come on in here. Josh man, come on in here. And
Happy
Richie,
Friday.
I'm sorry,
Happy
guys.
Friday, gentlemen.
Buenas noches from the Dominican Republic, guys.
What's up, faithful?
All right. So we got a game preview to do. I mean, shoot. We got everything looking our way. I know that, I've seen a lot of, content saying the 49ers aren't good enough. The Rams are still, even if they don't win the division, they're still going to beat us in the playoffs, whatever. I would like to say no. And not just no, but hell no.
Oh, I've seen
we get Tatum Bethune back this week. We get Sam O back this week.
Yes. Come on in here.
So we get a bunch of guys back this week.
The football gods are in our favor.
And I just think I don't care how he looks. I don't care whatever. We get into Old Man Rivers this week.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put him
in the way, that's for sure.
We're gonna put him in the blender. We're gonna get some sacks. We're gonna get some picks, and we're gonna beat the Colts 38-20.
Touchdown lead. I like that. Touchdown lead.
That's a little. I gotta admit, that's a bit optimistic. Phillip Rivers is not my concern this week. Jonathan Taylor is, and considering what Tony Pollard did last Sunday, I have a feeling we're gonna have a real hard time stopping him. So, I think they win. But Jonathan Taylor is gonna make life very hard on us.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think it's going to be one of those deals where they actually edge us on time of possession, and we probably still can win the game because we can score quick. I don't think they'll be able to, but we're going to struggle stopping a run because Taylor is arguably one of the best backs in the league, and we couldn't stop anything last week.
He's 5 times better than Pollard, and we couldn't stop Pollard at all last week.
Yeah, we just got to score quick.
Yep, and take care of the ball.
My main concern is their defense. They have a very good defense, and I think that if they can, if Parasol's not 100% and we just got Jennings out there running around, we might have a hard time throwing the ball. So it's going to be a low-scoring, heavy run game, and Jonathan Taylor is going to he's going to put it on our defense for a minute, at least to start before we can make some adjustments.
Both their
And-
corners are going to be out, though, man. Both their corners are going to be out. I think Kittle can eat. Kittle can eat.
Kittle for sure, but I don't want to underestimate their depth, especially considering how much our depth has pulled through for us.
It's fair.
No, that's definitely fair. But I feel like that's where we're going to be able to do something is by hitting at those corners. We got to throw the ball around and get at the corners, and that will hopefully, because that's been one of our big problems is teams are compressing the box against us. That's why we can't run. And if we can do something to open things up a little bit, I mean, hopefully Ricky plays. I mean, because it's Monday, that everything's a day behind. So hopefully we can get Ricky to play, and we can stretch things a little bit.
Yeah, I personally feel like he's not going to be 100%, and I feel like because of just watching the way they did Seattle, and the way Seattle played against the Rams, and I know a division game is different, but usually a division game isn't 38 points, 37 points. When it's a tight game, it's usually pretty low scoring, and for Darnold turning into a pumpkin like he always does against the Colts just isn't a testament to their defense. And I know they, like you said, they did lose 2 corners. I just feel like they're a very well coached team, and I think that they're going to be ready for us, and we better be ready for them.
I agree. Steichen has done a great job with that team since he's become the coach there. I mean, he really has. The things that we have that are possible, I think there are definitely chances for picks in this game because of Old Man Rivers not being able to throw the ball. That I think is going to be, this is a chance for Tig to do something as far as that goes.
Bernardo Green.
Yeah, I mean, Green's neck's messed up. His neck's messed up.
Yeah, I don't feel like corners are going to be very effective. I think it's going to be short, middle of it's going to be quick release, short passes. They're going to snap the ball and get the ball out in like 3 seconds. Yeah, quicker than that, maybe.
Brown and Mustafa have got to step up. Like
I think,
they're going to try Stout.
Yeah, and I think they're going to try to slant. I think they're going to try to quick slant us because that's probably all Rivers.
They're going to go after our linebacking core because that's our weak spot, in my opinion, right now.
Well, it depends on if Bethune plays.
Yeah.
If
I think Bethune's going to play for him
and
Samo.
or if Kendricks can play. Who knows? I mean, I saw Kendricks running around in practice this week. Doesn't mean he can play. But
both of them, their first game back though.
Yep. But I mean, you can look at it 2 ways. You can say, hey, he hasn't been out there, but you can also say he's got fresh legs.
True.
So there's the, and I like Kendrick's experience. I mean, I'm tired of seeing anybody out there that's not Bethune right now. I mean, middle linebacker.
I am excited about Kendricks
because I think we could slot.
Hey, those 2 guys in D Winters, I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, if Kendricks plays and Bethune's playing, D might sit. They might pull D and sit him.
He could sit if Kendricks plays.
Yeah, that's who's going to sit. That's who's going to be out is D Winters, or you rotate him to keep him fresh.
Yeah,
because Kendrick, because he hasn't played, he could get gassed pretty quick, not being in football shape. So, that might be the opportunity right there as well.
I feel like those 3 are our best linebackers, though.
Yeah, and to use that experience, man, use that 13 years of experience.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. They're probably
those are our 3 best linebackers, not named Fred Warner.
And Bethune. Yeah, on their first week.
I just don't want to see Robinson out there anymore. I don't want to see anybody that's not those.
You don't
guys.
like Robinson?
He's okay.
He's a good person.
I think Robinson is better than DFF, and I think he's still just learning. Because remember, he was gonna be a key part for us last year, but then he got hurt, and was out for the year. So
I think he's not. We are horrible with him out there. We're just not good. Can't tackle. He can't cover anybody. We can't cover anybody.
It's plays last week.
Yeah, but
that gets the Titans. That's not.
Yeah.
Now, well, I mean, you say that, but tight ends are our best option right now on our side.
Yeah, but no, they just no.
All right, all right.
He's he's the fifth option out of four guys. Sorry.
I think our key players are going to be, honestly, for our defense, are going to be Keon White and just basically all four of those guys up front.
The guys in the secondary have to step up, like specifically Brown and Mustafa. Like we got to get one. We got to get one pick, in my opinion, at least.
And
one.
Mustafa can't lead the team in tackles again this week.
Yes, that too. That's
a problem. That is a problem.
Cannot be leading.
That dude's a practice dummy. He doesn't even have arms.
Yeah, but dude, if your secondary, if one of your safeties is leading your team in tackles, your front end sucks.
Yeah, that's a joke.
And that can't be happening. That just can't be happening.
Hey, while I agree that Mustafa shouldn't lead the team in tackles, I do want him to be one of those guys that, hey, you know what? I'm gonna hit somebody. I'm gonna try my damnedest to knock the ball out. And if I can get my finger on the ball and get a pick, I'm getting it.
No,
and
I think we're going to pursue the run. We're going to pursue the run all game.
Let me get a quarterback sack too.
Oh yeah, more than one.
If he can do all those, and maybe have like 6 tackles, not lead the team, but he has 6 tackles and Tatum Bethune has like 15, I'm good.
Getting a sack would be a challenge because the Colts O-line's pretty good.
That's pretty good. The only chance we got there, it's either going to be Keon White or Clee. It's going to be Keon White or Clee. Those are going to be the only chances at getting a sack.
Bryce Huff.
Y'all think Huff's going to get to him?
I feel like Huff's been getting a lot of attention from.
They're gassing. They're gassing Huff. They're starting Huff. He's not a 50 snap player. He's a 30 snap player. He's junk out there right now. He's junk out there. They're playing him too much. He needs to play 30 snaps and just run. Where's Tommy? Is he in the chat?
He's off somewhere rooting for the Rams.
That was a crazy game last night, man. I still can't believe how that unfolded.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy.
I've never seen that call, that backwards pass call ever.
I've seen a backwards pass.
I know the NFL changed the rule about how a play can continue even though the whistle's bled. I don't agree with that at all.
It's not that it can continue; it's that they can review what happened. The thing is, it was weird that they called it incomplete. Usually, after an incomplete pass, that's a dead ball.
Well, once you blow the whistle, it should be dead. That's it. Like you can't unblow a whistle.
Yeah.
Well,
it's all right. I ain't mad about it. Are you mad about it?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's just like that was a discussion that I had with my mother and like with other people on X. It's
technically the right call, except for the whistle.
Yeah, the whistle. That's where I have a problem.
Because literally, Seattle, they literally walked up and picked the ball up because nobody was doing anything.
Yeah, the Rams clearly gave up on that play. So, hey, I will gladly take the result. But like we got to take care of our business, and we've got like this is the game. The
can't say play to the whistle if they did.
This is the most winnable game of the last 3, in my opinion. Like I know we got Chicago and Seattle at home, but Chicago's got a really strong running game,
and passing game. And a mobile quarterback, which eats us up usually.
Yes, that too. And it's like, and Seattle, like we know what they can do with their defense. So it's like we got to really take care of this business on Monday. Because like if we win Monday, we're in the playoffs for sure. So
we had serious contain issues last week too, especially on the defensive left side. The contain was horrible. It was horrible. I mean, they ran all over us basically to their offensive right side. And it was just bad. There was nobody there. I mean, gaping holes. My super old, fat, and slow self could have ran through those holes. That's how bad they were.
I feel like in the second half that was true, but in the first half we were really good with pursuit. I felt like our run pursuit was exemplary in the first half last week. It was the second half where they really died down. And we were all over the ball. There's highlights of it all over the internet.
When they caught that swing pass and we had 9 guys basically in a circle around the guy. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I mean, that wasn't the only time that happened. No, I was listening to the whole game, and all they did was talking about red jerseys swarming the play.
Yeah,
It was,
I tell you what, though, if we could get him, I would love to have Jeffrey Simmons play defensive tackle for us next year if we can get a hold of him.
oh, who's that homie that just got cut? Man, what's his name?
Judon. He just went to the Bills. He just went to the Bills.
I take him.
He's on the Bills, man. He's signed with the Bills.
Oh, damn.
Dang,
Yeah.
they need
Sign with the Bills. We clearly didn't make a phone call.
God,
Yeah.
Lynch.
But yeah, if somehow we can make
have
a
9
trade,
defensive linemen on the roster, right? 9.
Look, we didn't make the call because he went to Buffalo instead of coming to sunny California. That's the way I got to say. Hi, you're old NFL player. You go into 4-degree Buffalo, or you coming out to 70s and sunny in Cali? You know.
Yeah.
well, it's
Plus,
not.
I
It's
probably
not.
wouldn't offer
It's
him
not,
any money.
it's not that
Well,
right now, though.
There's some
it's
other
rainy
things
out
going
here.
on. There's some other things going on in California that are less than
So it's
favorable.
65. So it's 65.
No, it's 45 out here.
Is it really?
It's
Yeah.
gonna rain all week in
Yeah.
California. It's gonna be pouring in LA during
Yeah,
Christmas.
it's raining out. It's raining out here where I am.
Man.
It was 56 in Connecticut today and raining.
Well, it's like
That's all
45.
right, hey.
It's 45, 44 right now.
Hey, he went to the second best fan base in the NFL. Second best.
No, but whatever. We didn't make a call.
I know it's frustrating. We could use all the help we can get.
Yeah, I think we could honestly use a receiver, not a D
True.
line.
Well, no, because we actually have receivers. We just our team,
that's true.
just doesn't call them up and play them. So
Yeah,
we got 2 4-3 guys that just are hanging out on the bench. So
yeah.
I'm sorry, no, they're not even the bench.
I think Bourne,
they can't even suit up.
Bourne has some targets this week. If Ricky can't go full, I think Bourne, like Kittle will get a majority. Him and McCaffrey,
Jennings.
because the way we're not getting the run going.
Dude,
You
Juwan
have to
Jennings
get
is
him-
Brock Purdy's security blanket on the wide receiving core right now.
Yeah, but KB's 1 yard away from getting $500,000. So
He'll
hopefully
get
they
it.
at least scheme him open and get him a pass so he can get his
He'll get
$500,000.
I feel like this is a game where we may need some catches from both Tonjes and Farrell.
Yeah. Maybe Tonjes
Yeah.
for sure.
I would love to have Kittle and Tonjes out there at the same
I
time.
don't
'Cause
understand. I don't understand how
Tonjes is
Farrell
better
even
than our
gets
wide
the field.
receivers.
Makes me
Tonjes is better than our wide receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
He'll go snatch the ball. We've seen him do it against Seattle. Yeah.
To have a rookie tight end that already plays like Kittle. I mean, obviously not at that level because he's not good enough to start, and he has to, like Kyle says, if you're a rookie, you have to be better than the guy that's ahead of you, and he's not better than Kittle.
No, but you'd have to sit Juice to play Tonjes. That's your problem.
Yeah, that's
the problem. Is you're going to have to go from 21 personnel to 12, and play Tonjes and Kittle out there at the same time and sit Juice. That's the problem.
Juice is too good of a ball handler, man. That dude's toe tapping it on the sideline for us. He can catch the ball when nobody's looking at him. He might not be the fastest. He might be getting old, but
How many touchdowns does Juice have this year?
He doesn't need them.
Tonjes has got 4. Just saying.
Yeah.
And he hasn't played in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Juice has one touchdown. He has 21 catches for like almost 200 yards.
Yeah. Tonjes got 4 touchdowns and he hasn't played in 5 weeks.
Yeah, but 4 touchdowns and 5 targets?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's awesome and he should be playing more.
I mean,
That's my point. That's my point.
He should be a full-time.
I want to say Tonjes has like 20 catches.
He's made the most of them, though.
He's made the most of them, and he's like I said, he hasn't caught a pass in like 5 weeks, or maybe he's got one, and he's still like 3rd or 4th on the team in touchdowns. Think about that. That's the part that that makes you mad. Is you're like, here's the guy that I mean, our red zone offense has been really good this year, whereas last year it was terrible. So it's been tough because you don't think about it as much. But when you're like, here's the guy that's giving you points every time he touches the ball, and he can't even crack the field. It's just crazy.
One of 6
Just
guys
crazy.
that took points. One of 6
Crazy.
guys get points. I mean, if you think about it, we spread the ball around pretty well in the red zone, but it's mainly going to McCaffrey or Jennings.
Yep. Yeah. Jennings
'cause,
is Brock's
or Kittle.
security
McCaffrey
blanket.
has 13.
McCaffrey, Jennings, Kittle are our 3 big targets.
Yep. Especially
And,
after Ricky was there early in the season before he got hurt.
Yeah. He'll get if he can stay healthy, we'll be good.
All right, I actually have to dip out, guys. I gotta go have dinner. It's actually already almost 8:30 out here in the Dominican Republic, so I gotta dip out. I'll first give you one last point before I give my prediction. Is that again, I believe you gotta load the box on the Colts, and you've got to make Phillip Rivers beat you. So the secondary has got to step up, and we got to have a complete game all around. And like I said, I think we got to get everybody involved, including all 3 tight ends, get Juice involved, get Robinson involved. You know, hopefully if Pearsall doesn't play, I want to see Watkins. We got to get everyone involved. This is, in my opinion, look, I know that obviously, you know, the last 3, you know, we got to win, but it's like this is a game we got to win because the last 2 games, they're coin flips. So that said, I think they win 31-24. That's my prediction on Monday night. So anyways, guys, buenas noches. Guys.
Dude, have a great time.
No, Josh, man.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Guys,
Merry Christmas, brother. Merry Christmas, man.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good one.
You too, bud. Later,
See ya.
bud. Later. Christmas.
Where'd you go?
What? Uh-oh. What'd you do? You're still live, just so you know. You're still live. You're still on there. Can you hear you?
Ryan.
You're there, dude.
I can't hear nothing. I'm gonna jump out and come back.
Yeah. Come back in. You guys can hear me, right? You guys are good? I'm
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jake's internet's actually been good for once.
Yeah.
Usually he's popping out and his voice is getting all messed up, and that's actually pretty good. What?
So, you guys were saying, what? You said Renardo Green has a neck injury.
Yeah, as soon as he dropped out, everything, literally all the audio dropped on you off on my end. I don't know what happened there.
It's all good, man. Yeah, man.
That's weird.
Finish it up, man. Finish it up. Ed.
Okay, so somebody said Renardo Green, his neck, he has a neck issue.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys don't think he will play?
I haven't seen what was he at in the practice report, Ryan? Was he limited or was he full participant in practice?
1 second. They didn't put Fridays up here yet. So for Green, he's LP, limited practice.
Okay, limited. So he's practicing. So he'll probably play.
Yeah.
Especially when Monday.
I just don't, man. I would hate for them to be like, "Oh, well, we can sit him this week. We need him next week because we need him every week right now. This is crunch time.
No,
we got to win. We got to win. What? We got to win 10. We got to shuffle off 10 straight wins overall.
Last week's game was supposedly the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
And we can't now. We can't afford to.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't last week.
I would love to see Diamador, Lenore, and Renardo Green both have a pick 6 each.
Okay.
I love your enthusiasm, Matt.
I'd love him to do that too, but
hey, I know that I hype some of our guys up a lot more than other people would, but I think Renardo Green is like, him and Demo are the closest to like Eric Davis and Dion that we've ever had. Like Renardo
okay.
Green, he plays like Eric Davis. He's not the tallest dude, he's not the most athletic dude, but he just plays so hard. He reminds me of one of the guys from the 80s. He reminds me of Carlton Williamson, and he reminds me of
the closest to that talent we've had was Richard Sherman in recent years. And he wasn't even full full talent. I would take
And,
Demo.
we got one-legged Richard Sherman. We didn't even get good Richard
Demo,
Sherman.
Demo, Mooney, and Sherman are the top 3 corners we've had in the Kyle Shanahan era, in my opinion.
Well, I think Renardo Green is right there with them. I really do.
I don't think he's there yet, but he could be. I've seen him get torched and torn up in the middle of the field too much this year.
Also had a lot of games where he's had multiple pass breakups, right? Like he's had games.
He's a roller coaster, man. There's when he's on, he's on. But when he's not playing well, ooh, it's ugly.
I feel like this year, as many times he's got his ankles broke, he should be on crutches.
That you know what, and that's what I'm saying is when he's not on, it looks like he shouldn't even be out there.
Okay, but he's not doing the I give up thing. He's still trying.
No, he's fine.
I'm just saying, like there are other guys that would give up, like, you know, we give a lot of crap to like Mike Rump and you know, some like Shante Spencer, even though Shante Spencer I think is pretty good. I'd say he was a pretty dang solid corner. But Mike Rump was, ugh. You know, Chris Culver. Yeah.
Culver was a solid corner. He was a solid corner. He wasn't great. He was solid. I liked him. Plus, he followed me on Twitter for a while, so you know I'm biased.
Homer. Yeah.
Now we had we had a couple like a few years back that neither of them were that good, but one of them had like 3 picks one year, but then he ended up going to Kansas City. I forgot his name, like Ken Lucas or something like that. We drafted him. He was a rookie. But he was like, I think that was at the beginning of Shanahan. He wasn't shitty, but he wasn't that much better than average.
I think Upton Stout is more likely to get an interception in this game than Renardo Green.
And I think it's Tig. Because they're going to try to throw to tight end. They're going to try to throw to tight end, and Tig's going to get it.
Well, who knows? Maybe Chase comes in and he gets one and runs it back.
Yeah, maybe.
Someone's got to get hurt for Chase to come in the game.
I don't think I'm talking just interceptions. I'm not going to put it on a pick 6, but I think we're going to get a special teams run back though against these Colts. We're going to get a kickoff or a punt return.
They don't
all the way this week.
I think their punt return or punt defense unit is terrible.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why I think also that we could be one of those things where they could run all over us, and we could still have low time of possession and still win this game because Sky Moore's going to give us good field position and opportunities to score.
Yep. Sky is the limit, dog. Sky is the limit. I'm coining that phrase for Sky Moore. We're gonna make some T-shirts.
Hey, there's a song called "Sky Is the Limit" by what the heck is that? Tony Tone. So you can throw that on there too.
Yeah, let's make a video.
Sky is the limit. Let's go. All we need is some pastel colored suits and some dance moves, and we'd be
an extra Y.
Yeah. Get the T-shirts with the red and gold 24/7 logo on them. I got
us, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got us good defensive game, low scoring, a lot of running.
See, and we play so much zone, but I would love to see them play. I would love to see them play press on the outside.
They're gonna have to tighten it up, dude. Those short passes that Rivers is gonna be running on. I do not want him having a career return game against us.
That's why
he shook the cobwebs off last week, man.
That's why I'd love to see us play too high with the safeties, crunch them down a little bit, and play and basically just play quarters. Crunch down the 2 corners, and then and play too high and just go for it because you just basically tell Rivers you're not throwing over the top.
Phillip Rivers went home. He had like 40 kids walking on his back. He recovered over the weekend.
His 40 kids.
Yeah. 40 kids walking on his back over the weekend. Just, he's back in the saddle. He had his whole week to prepare. He's got a second week and an extra day now to rest and prepare for this game. And he's going to be more ready than he was last week. And I do not believe
he's going to be more sore. He's going to be more sore because you don't heal.
He is going to be, dude. He's going to be ready. I think that if we underestimate Phillip Rivers because of the way he played his first game back, it's going to be a mistake. He is going to make some plays, and it is going to be sad if we're not ready for it.
We need our big boy in the middle. We need Alfred Collins to, play like Shaq this week.
Bat
Eat
down
up
some of
three
those
guys.
sidearms.
Yeah.
Bat down those sidearm Phillip Rivers flicks.
Yeah.
Get some swats.
SWAT team, baby.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say, man, I'm gonna go 24-17. 24-17. I think Phillip's gonna get himself 2 touchdowns, and they're gonna get into field goal range twice and kick 2 field goals. And I think that's gonna be it for them.
Yeah, I think it's going to either be 27 or 31-17 Niners. I think we're going to be able to throw all over them. That's the outside. I think this might actually be a game where Juice actually does some stuff on wheel routes too. I think this would be the opportunity to, with no corners out there, you can just run them off with your receivers.
Yeah,
and sneak Juice in on a wheel route behind him or a Texas route on that up in the just right before the right behind the linebacker, right in front of the safeties is where I think there might be some chance there.
I think Kittle has 8 or 9 catches.
Yeah,
I think McCaffrey has 8 or 9 catches, and I think Juice.
I want to see a straight pass up the middle in the red zone to Juice. A little shovel pass action. He reaches back like this,
good,
and gets the ball and scores a touchdown. That's what I want to see. Right up the middle.
Our line doesn't block good enough for that to happen.
Man, I know, but I want to see it.
No, I get you. And we don't know. Look, Burford got hurt last week. He practiced the last couple weeks. I mean, the last couple days. But you just don't know where Burford's going to be at. Because you definitely don't want to see what's his name, Colby back in the game again.
What about Matt Hennessy?
Playing left guard.
I was going to say, get Leif Erikson out there, man. Big old red-headed beard dude. You know what I'm saying? Hennessy, what's up? Hennessy for the win. It's my guy.
Hennessy won't play, man. He's the backup center. They won't play him.
Lost Brendel's doing good. We won't see Hennessy.
Yeah,
we're gonna be fine on the O line. I think. It's defensive. Defense is gonna have to show up. If Parasol is actually healthy, we'll have a good game on the outside. But it's gonna be otherwise it's gonna be a gritty game.
What I was actually looking at the video as you guys were talking. Jordan Elliott and Matos were actually on the field practicing. So.
Gross Mato, they need to just sit him until game day. I don't know why they even let that dude walk.
Why? Because they're probably trying to get him game form and get him ready.
Gross Matos?
Healthy enough. Yeah. Matos.
So, I didn't think we'd see him all season. He came in for one play?
Yeah, but he needs to be on the D4 practice plan where basically you just show up on Sunday and play and see you next Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure you jog a little bit. Walk the dog when you get out of bed in the morning.
Stretch.
Like Matt Man said, that's right. Stretch. You gotta stretch your body.
I'm honestly just I'm astonished that they're even thinking about playing him.
You can't hear them. They're talking.
Well, you're paying him. Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. But
so it sounds to me like Jordan Elliott's going to play,
which is good news.
Yeah,
because
I hope he's ready.
Because you got to see how bad we were without him. You got to see how bad we were without him last week.
Good. He's pretty dang good for a not starter.
Look, he and Kalia Davis have held it down this year. So, like it or not, say what you want about them. They have held it down and played well. And we got to see how bad this D looked without Elliott in there. His side was where the problem was most of the game last week.
For sure. Guys, my phone's going to die.
It
All right, man.
it also
Gotcha, man. You're good.
how much
All right,
we
man.
really need
Appreciate it,
Fred
bro.
Warner and
Got a new video coming.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas to you, man. Yep.
it also shows how much we need Fred Warner and Nick Bosa and another guy, Michael Williams.
Michael, everybody got to realize how good Michael was now that he's gone. It's crazy. Our run defense is much worse without him out there.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was occupying guys and they couldn't push him around.
He was
guys.
getting Aaron Donald treatment.
I love guys that hold their spot. He holds their spot. You could not push him around,
And
which
he's
great.
Still technically undersized.
Yeah. And the crazy part about it is everybody wants to sit there and say he was drafted high. He needs to be a pass rusher. He needs to get sacks. He sucks because he doesn't get sacks. And I'm like, dude, you need to just shut up because you don't know what you're watching. You do not know what you're watching, because this guy has done nothing but tear it up and do things that, frankly, I didn't even think he was going to do this year at 20 years old. I mean, he's holding his spot. That's all you could ask for him. Hold your spot, play well, and get in there. And if it wasn't for, the knee is just completely unfortunate, because, hope it doesn't, set him back longer than, sometime middle of next year. Because, man, you get better by playing, and that guy needs to play. He just needs to play.
All right, guys. I may not say much because I'm gonna be driving, but I'll be
good,
there.
Man.
Okay.
It's all good,
Okay.
man. It's all good. It's all good. I knew you gotta do it. Go ahead and do it. You're good. To let you guys know that I posted a show on X on Twitter. Okay. It's on there. It's posted on there. I put a thing on there saying that we're live at 7:00 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, and of course 4 on Pacific. So I posted on there. I'm trying to see if I can pay for it while we're on here, because I know I can pop it on there once it goes through, but it's not letting me go because it keep on saying error. So,
all right, no, that's cool. Matt posted something as well, and I liked and shared it. So hopefully that'll get some people. Do we have a lot of viewers in here or no? No, not right now. Okay.
Hate to say it.
Okay.
But X is our baby right now. X is the baby right now for us.
Yeah, what I said was come join us.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy Jake Super Beastum, and I just put our names in there.
I saw it, Matt. I shared it and reposted it.
I mean, the X is the big one.
Trying to,
so. It really pees me off that I can't freaking get it on in time, because it's the brand. It's the brand of the owner or the system doing that to us. I go pay for it and it says error. So I got money in the account so I can pay for it, but it won't go through. So I have to deal with YouTube and Facebook. So
Ryan, did you get a chance to get Friday's Kyle's Friday presser, or did he not do one?
Pressure. Hold on. Thank you for reminding me about the pressure. Thank you.
No, because I didn't get a chance to hear it.
I got all these windows.
I didn't get a chance to hear it, so I was curious.
I got you. I'm trying to find where I'm at here. Here you are. All right. I got yesterday's presser.
Today. What about today?
And I got today. He didn't talk yet, unless he didn't talk right now. Unless he's talking later on.
He might be doing tomorrow because they're playing Monday.
Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna start from yesterday and move on to today. Here you go. This will do it. Here we go. See if I can get this done. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Try to get this set up for you guys so you guys can have something to watch for a little bit. Then we'll move on to the week thing and get it going. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. All right, we're good. All right, we're cool. Here we go. Set that nicely.
Sweet.
Bang. Sweet. Here we go.
All right, injuries for today. Nick Martin still in the protocol. Jordan Elliott, knee won't practice. Burford, knee, ankle won't practice. Ricky Purcell, knee, ankle won't practice. Bethune, ankle limited. Samo, ankle limited. Yetur, hamstring limited. Renardo Green, neck limited. That's it. He's good to go. Oh, he's on practice squad, so we don't have to say, right?
So
I'll give it to you guys. He's limited too.
he is good to go.
We'll practice.
Look at towards the end of the game that Jennings took a shot and came off kind of slow. There was no rib injury or anything.
No, I know it hurt him there because he missed a couple plays later for it, but no, he checked out good this week, and he's not on here.
Thanks to
Chance
all
he can play on
the
Monday.
people asking questions. Thank you.
Yes, there is a chance. He's doing a lot better today than he was on Monday, and extra day will help. So he's got a shot.
McCaffrey has a chance to break Roger Craig's single season record from the running back. What does that record mean to you, I guess, or historically, and then what kind of accomplishment would that be for Christian?
Honestly, I haven't thought about it. Roger Craig's such a hell of a player and cool guy from the past with all those stats. But I mean, remember we had one time I was with a running back who broke a record for the most catches in a game. I think it was like 14, but it was for like 50 yards, which meant the quarterback was going to the check down way too much. So felt differently there. I don't feel that way necessarily with Christian. He's had some big plays as number one down the field. He's also has some huge checkdowns. He's also takes the ball a ton as our runner. So it's been an unbelievable year for Christian so far. So it's cool to get any records that he has to go with it.
From Philip when you turn on the tape?
I see
Grant Cohn.
I mean, he is a little bit older, so might not quite be as fast, might not quite be able to throw it the same distance that he used to, but you don't know that for sure because you don't get to see it exactly on tape. But I see a guy who knows how to play the position as good as anyone. I think he had 27 throws in that game, and every ball goes to the exact right spot. He attacked their coverage is great. He played against a very good pass rush and was able to get rid of the ball. He's one of the best quarterbacks I've ever watched, and he definitely helped that team.
You mentioned that he was on some of those Zoom meetings, I think, in 2022. What was that like? How often was he on a meeting, and was he just kind of lurking in the background?
Yeah, he was just, it wasn't, I didn't talk to him that much just at the beginning and would check in with him for a couple months and then towards the end, but he was just staying with it just in case it was needed and in case something changed. And he was always in there, but no one really knew. So it was, as you said, lurking in the background, but he was always ready if the moment happened. And the moment didn't happen to the NFC Championship, but we didn't win. So never came to fruition.
Coaching a game and someone like Christian's like on the verge of maybe doing 1,000 again. Do you even hear about that stuff? Does somebody feed you information if it's getting one of them milestones are getting close, or do you not even want to hear it?
No, people have fed it to me in the past, and I didn't react that well, so they're hesitant to feed it to me. If the game was out of hand or something, I'd love to know something like that, like to help someone out or something. But you don't know that really. Like I know it. I'm prepared for questions and stuff, but when you chase things like that, I've learned the hard way and been a part of people who've learned the hard way doing that, and it comes naturally. But if there's ever a time that you're going to help someone, whether it's get a bonus, a record, or anything like that, that's something we always want to do. I know KB's 1 yard away from his bonus, but the fact that he spun on that screen at the last deal of the game, I said it's on him, but we should be able to get one more.
And that's it.
Everyone has.
What in 2022 was Philip only coming here if he was starting?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, did you want to come here as a backup so that he potentially could have been available if Brock got injured in game?
Yes, but I don't think it was like that. He wasn't, just like I'm sure it wasn't with Indy. I don't know what happened with Indy, but he was enjoying life with the son and doing those things, still working out. And when we lost two of our guys and we had one left, that was when the talks became real. Josh Johnson came and got used to being our backup and stuff. So we were all right in the backup role. But he was always working and planning for the opportunity that if he needed to start.
The NFL in the quarterback position where a 44-year-old with diminishing physical skills can have more success than a 22-year-old with all the physical skills in the world?
Because when you go against defenses, it's very rare.
Great question by Grant.
Seattle last week. You're not going to run away from something like that. You don't out athletic ever a really good defense, very rarely, or you have to be, so on the level, like someone like Vic or Lamar or something like that, just to athletically run away from teams. You got to be able to get rid of the ball. and to be able to get rid of the ball is it's a unique talent that doesn't just some people have it and some people don't. Whether it's vision, whether it's arm throwing angles, whether it's mental processing, like whether it's just your feel and clear mind in the pocket. But when things are moving fast at an elite level, athletically, it's really hard to get away from those guys. It's about getting rid of the ball and letting someone else do it.
I'm a little concerned with the run defense right now.
It hasn't been good enough. We know we need to do better, especially with the challenge coming up this week with such a great running team. I can sit here and make excuses for stats and things like that, but it hasn't been good enough. So we work on it schematically. We work on it individually with players and stuff like that, and hope we can have a better showing this weekend.
It's Taylor in that run game.
One, they have a great O-line. They have, to me, as good of a group of receivers as far as they have all the elements of, they all have size to block, they have speed, and they all have very good hands. Their tight end's very good, so they're very good around them. And then you just look at the back. You got a 4-3 back who has the weight to run people over, who can break tackles. And he's been doing it for a long time. So anytime you have a natural running back who gets to the right holes and has great vision, but also has elite talent with a great supporting cast around him and a very good scheme. Shane's always done a real good job in the run game and pass game. So they got all of it going.
Leslie will be watching the Thursday night game tonight.
Not much at all. It's Wednesday to us, and Wednesday would be really tough for me to watch TV until later, until when the game's over. So we won't see much of it.
Coach, with the win and you're in scenario, early in the season, I'd ask questions and there were always hypotheticals. There are no more hypotheticals. You guys win, you're in. With all the injuries you've had to overcome, what does this opportunity mean to you and the team?
Getting in the playoffs was our first goal. So we have an opportunity this week to do it. And if we don't, we'll have an opportunity next 2 weeks also. But it's, when you look at that, all the things that are up in there and the things that can change, we also have an opportunity not get in the playoffs by not handling our business in any of these 3 games. So, and I talked to the team the first time this morning in a couple of days, and the only thing we talked about was the Colts.
What does Santa Rubo's defense look like when you watch him on film?
Very good.
Larry Kruger.
It definitely, very, I'll probably get Buck back this week, but you can see why their team was rolling. I know it was tough for them losing Sauce, losing Mooney, and losing Buck. You lose 3 of your best players. It is tough to keep at the level they were playing, which takes their numbers down and stuff to a degree. But when you turn on the tape, I think it's one of the best defenses we've seen this league this year. They're, I think, number 1 versus the run, at least in yards per carry. They stopped that very well. Lewis always had very good zone defenses and mixes it up with pressure half of the time. So he puts a lot of pressure on you in the pass game. They stop the run game, and that usually leads to turnovers and stuff. So and I know they're going to get some guys back this week, but regardless, I see one of the best teams we've seen on tape.
Buckner, just you guys, he was here in your first couple of years from what you established, and is he still playing? Before the injury, was he still playing it?
Yeah, Buck looks like the same guy to me. Buck was huge for us. Such a stud of a person when we got here. He was a dude who just did things the right way. Just to me, naturally, that must come from how he was raised coming out of college, whatever it was. But he did things the right way from day one. Such a good talent. One of the main reasons we had such a good started with him on the D-line in 19. And was very grateful for my time here with Buck.
Seen Nick Martin running on a side field last week or so. Has he reached a stage in that protocol that he just can't get past? Is he still exhibiting symptoms of the concussion?
Yes, that's why he's in the protocol. I don't get too much in the details of the protocol, but there's so many things. You can feel normal and everything, and if you have one deal of a headache or standing up and you get dizzy, or I'm not getting into particulars with him, but light could hurt you randomly one time, and once that happens, and then it's a step back. So it's really nice that we're completely taken out of it, but the protocols and stuff that those guys go through are pretty intense, and you got to clear in every way.
Got more.
Question. It seems quite clear. We don't know exactly how about it, but it seems clear that he played a role in getting it to this point. Do you look back, whether personally or just organizationally, and, since the time he signed that extension, have any regrets? Like, maybe we could have done this or done that or handled this better?
didn't get to hang out around Ayuk much since he tore his ACL in week 7, I think, versus Kansas City. So he's been trying to get him back to our team really since then, and haven't been able to pull that off. So haven't totally had the opportunity to get him part of our team. He's been extremely distant since he got hurt, and was hoping it would happen once he got healthy, but never happened. I don't look at anything right now, but our football team, playing the Colts, what we have going now, not stuff that I haven't thought about since July.
What was that period where he was on the field for training camp and before games? It looked like he was wanting to be here, but was there more going on behind the scenes that we didn't understand?
I think, obviously.
What have you seen from guys like Gifford and Neal on special teams this year?
I think they've been awesome for us. Studs, both of them. Neal's been, to me, one of the better players in the league at his role. Gift's been huge at it, and he's also played a good role for us on defense.
Anything else, guys?
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, real quick, hold on 1 second. Before I go ahead and I gotta stop this channel. I don't want to spam my ear. Okay, stop that. Okay, 3 things. 1, thank you, media. Thank the questions that you gave Kyle, and thank Kyle for your time, for giving us your answers and everything about the practice and everything. 2, don't worry about BA no more. Brandon Ayuk. That's going to be done. It's going to be gone. He's going to be gone no matter what, guys. That's the reason why Kyle he tried to back off that question. He's waiting for that question to come up. And don't ask him any more big questions about BA. Brandon Ayuk's probably done for this whole team. And what he did and walked in, did a little thing, whatever, practice, and he went back out again. And they gave him his money. Then he went back out again. So basically, he's playing chess or whatever, like Kyle does. But he hasn't showed up for anything. So I'm sure a lot of people were talking about it for the last week or so. But BA is not going to come back to this team, I don't think. I think he's done with us. So, and the third thing, I got brain fart because I can't remember what the third thing was. But, oh, yeah. He is concentrating on the next 3 games, game by game. The Colts game first, then the Bears, then the Seahawks. We win these 3 games, we're number 1 seed. That's all he's worrying about right now. He's worrying about this team right now. So nothing else. And you add Richie to this or not? It's up to you.
No, everything's fair. I think the whole BA thing, it's tough because it's going to be a year or so before we find out what really happened. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. He's not going to be here. So let's, I agree with you 100% as far as that goes. The game by game, Kyle is definitely a game by game guy. He does not look ahead.
Mm-hmm.
He's very methodical and about the week to week. He does not. You can't ask him about the Bears this week because he'll tell you, I don't know. I haven't looked at him yet. He's definitely that guy. And we definitely got to just take care of business now. The Lambs lost last night. So now it's time. It's you basically as a coach, it's all you could ever ask for as a coach is to have your destiny in your hands. That's where you're at. And I think at the end of the day, I think Kyle's excited about it. He definitely did bring up the fact that the running game needs to be better and that it will be addressed. So, definitely he's not hiding from it, which is a good thing.
Well, speaking of last night's game, I'm sure you're one of them. So how do you feel about going for one of those teams?
What do you mean?
How do you feel about going for one of them to help us out for the future?
It's basically, it didn't matter who it was for me. It's just, I wanted the Rams to lose, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
I wasn't voting for Seattle. It was funny. I mean, I think I came into the game late and it was tied and then watched the rest. And it was,
they were killing freaking Seahawks 30 to 15, 30 to 14. I thought the game was over right then and there.
Yeah. Darnold had thrown 2 picks.
And I came back and I looked at the score on ESPN. it was tied 30-30. I'm like, what happened? I must miss something. So
And Darnold, you know, it's so funny. Darnold looks so herky jerky out there, and just he doesn't look smooth and methodical. He's out there just running around and chucking the ball, and they roll him. They roll him a lot, and he throws pretty well on the run. You know, I mean, in the last two series, I mean, they rolled him to the right at least 4 times, and he was, you know, he was hitting JSN pretty well, and you know, they pulled it out. I mean, and then to have why can't I think of the tight end's name? Saubert.
Yeah, Saubert. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, catch
2x 49ers, by the way, people.
Yeah.
Okay? You have Darnold and Saubert catching the 2-point conversion to send them to win. That way it gives us a chance to go all the way.
That play call on that 2-point conversion was brilliant. That was a brilliant play call. They stacked the 2 other tight ends all the way over on the right, and then rolled and had Saubert just leak off from the left side down. That was such a good play call, because I was sitting there like going, this is crazy. Why not just tie the game? And they went for it. And man, McDonald, you gotta give it to him. You know, hey, here's to you, McDonald. Great game.
I was watching the game, and I told myself, did they come back to tie this baby up? And they scored it. They had Rams going to score a touchdown. They come back to score this game. I guarantee you, they will go for that win. Too big a version. They will.
Yeah,
I know they will. There's no way that McDonald is going to. That's McDonald, right? Am I right? McDonald.
Yeah. When Puka scored that touchdown, I thought the game was over.
Me too. Because I didn't think that he would actually go for the two throws to Nigma. That's his name, Nigma. I didn't think he actually caught 2 outside throws. They're beautiful too. Beautiful throws.
Oh, you're talking about the Seattle ones to Smith and Jigba. Okay, yeah.
The 2 big throws.
Just say JSN.
JSN, okay. JSN, the 2 throws that he threw to him, tiptoeing at outside of bounds, was beautiful. They were beautiful catches. I admit that. I'm not a Seattle fan. I'm only a Seattle fan because the one guy we have, of course, Eddie Taylor, that's in our chat. So he's a big, huge Seattle fan. So
they lost one of their corners though. I can't remember his name. Number 3, I think. Number 3 went out late, and he didn't come back in. They walked him to the locker room, so that could be a potential problem for Seattle.
And when they scored that touchdown, I was like, I'm guaranteed they're going for 2. They're not going for 1. They don't want. If they tie this baby up, Matt Stafford, who knows what he could do? He would throw it down and try to get a field goal to win it. And I knew for a fact they're going for 2-big conversion, and the best play they have for a 2-big conversion. And when he threw that ball, I was hoping he'd be caught. When he threw that ball over the middle, it was perfect. Saubert right over the middle. I couldn't believe it. He caught that ball. I didn't throw. I jumped high as I did.
But there was nobody on him, though. That's the thing. That's why that play call was so brilliant, is there was no one there covering him. So however they schemed him open, because it was funny, because I was watching it. I like watching, when you're watching any games on Amazon, is you have to watch it in Prime View.
Prime Vision. Yep.
No, watch it in Prime Vision. So you can see the all 22. So you can see the all 22 instead of the side to side. It's so much funner to watch. Plus, if you haven't watched it, when you see them, the patterns actually come out on the thing. They've got the highlights on the guys. It's pretty great, and it's a fun way to watch it because it makes it, you're watching the game the way Madden plays. That's the fun part about that, and you're basically getting an all 22 look at it too, which is pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, when you caught the ball, I saw Brad like the 49ers doing it, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Then I just got excited. Everybody in chat started blowing it up. And,
I couldn't believe it because I know in the chat, I know in our chat room, I was like, basically, what are they doing? He's crazy. You know, I was like, that is a gutsy play call. That is just gutsy to just go for it when, you just, kick the extra point and be tied and let the Rams, try to get a stop. Although
if they were tied at the end of the game, 49ers would stay at 5th seed, no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what. So,
but
the tie
it was cool.
Nothing. So,
No, I know. And it was
timing's
only
not
3
for
minutes.
us.
There was only 3 minutes left. There was only 3.5 minutes
Mhm.
left. So I think it was worth it. It was worth it to go for it.
Okay.
But and it was cool.
We all got over that. Thank God we have a clear path to the number 1 seed. I know for a fact I know I caught something earlier on X and I actually took it and I wanted to see if I could show it real quick. I might just show here. I hope it's the right one because I know it's overlay. Yeah, here it is. That must be it. Here you go, guys. Path to number 1 seed coming up. It's coming up starting this Monday night. So that's us right there, baby. Whoever made that up, thank you very much for that. I took it and just pasted it for myself. That's a wonderful picture. So, matter of fact, we're going to move on to more little presses we have. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if you're not, and move on from you, and I'll just I'll keep going for a little while. I'm good.
No, it's not.
Okay, good. Got you. And take care of yesterday's. This is all yesterday's. There you go. George Kittle. And I know a few other guys are on there too. So, yeah, CMC's in there too. And I think there's only 2 guys on there talking. Okay. All right, here we go.
I mean, anytime that you're playing football in December that matters, that's all that really matters. It's really exciting. You have good energy in the locker room. You have a purpose. Like, you're not looking at January going, hey, the season's almost over. You're looking for, hey, how much better can we get going in, to have this opportunity to secure playoff spots. So we're excited about it. I mean, I would say the whole team is more just focused on, hey, how do we beat the Colts? And then whatever happens after that happens after that. Excited to watch what happens tonight. Besides that, it's fun playing football that means something.
George, you mentioned a couple of times that you feel like this team wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for Mac Jones, and when you saw what he was able to do, that kind of gave you confidence you could get here. Can you just put into context how hard it is for someone to be in his position to do what he did for 8 weeks, half a season, basically?
I mean, incredibly difficult. His first offseason with the team, it's not like he was drafted here, brought up in it. So new offense for him to kind of learn, figure it out. I think it's probably completely different than what he had in New England, what he had in Jacksonville. So I mean, that's just kudos to him. How hard he works, and then just go out and perform. Actually, I mean, like he did 4 of the games without me. He did it without Nick Bosa. He did it without Fred Warner. He just went out there and just played his game, which was really fun to see. He gets the guys going. He did it without Ricky Pearsall. So he did it with all these guys. He just goes out there, throws a good ball, gets the guys on the right page. Our running game was decent then, but just a kudos to him for just being a good player.
Was there a moment in that stretch where you're like, oh, we really got something here?
I mean, when you go 3-0 to start the season and 2 of the games with your backup quarterback, all right, we won the games we're supposed to win. Let's see what happens. And you win a Thursday night game in LA. You're like, all right, let's just stay as healthy as we possibly can get the boys back, and let's just see how many games we can win.
You know Rivers at all?
Honestly, the only time I've ever talked to him was about 2 months ago. I was walking past our coach Gus's office. He's having me talking to Philip Rivers, so I hop on the call with him for about 10 minutes. Real nice guy. He says he likes how I run ball, so that was really nice.
What are your similar approach to enjoying the game on the field? I know you're not never working on the same time, so you can't go back and forth. You like the sort of the persona he exudes?
Oh, absolutely. I love watching his mic'd up. I love watching his interviews. He's a super smart guy. I mean, Kyle just showed a bunch of clips of him from the Seattle game. It's just like, this dude is still got it. Like, mentally, he's still thrown to the right spots. He sees the cover. He hits the right guys. Like, it's really impressive that he took 5 years off, and the only thing he's been doing is kind of throwing with, his kids or however he's doing. I mean, I'm assuming that he's not going out to the field throwing, 40-yard bombs all the time, but it's just really impressive just to see what he did, and I am looking forward to. I don't know if I've ever even played him.
Have you heard that he was lurking on some Zoom meetings back in 2022?
Yes. Yep, I heard that. I didn't notice it, but it doesn't surprise me. You never know with Kyle. Pretty sure Mike Shanahan's lurking at all times as well.
Does DeForest Buckner look the same as he did back when you first played with him?
Yes. I mean, Defoe is one of my favorite teammates I ever played with. Like, just what an inspirational guy to go to work with every single day. And he's 6'9" and just explosive, fast, long arms. Like, he's a freak of nature. Huge fan of Defoe. And then this will be his first game back, so, he's going to be feeling good. He's going to probably want to do really, really good against the 49ers, him and Samson. So, luckily, hopefully he stays on the inside, and I don't have to deal with him at all.
What's your favorite Defoe memory?
I thoroughly enjoyed. He always liked to do stuff like outside of football. I would say favorite football play is when he had the fumble recovery for a touchdown against, I think it was Seattle, and ran it back. That was really cool to see him do that. Off the field, though, he was always so good about. He was always here for OTAs. and he'd always like have opportunities for guys to do, whether it's a Sharks game, or like he'd get guys to go to his house. Like he'd always just have something to do, and I really appreciate that coming from a defensive lineman.
How much fun did you have at the Sharks game the other night?
My favorite Lucas Oilfield memory. Scoring a touchdown, first one ever there was pretty fun, or running a 4.52. That was actually pretty exciting for me as well. The combine.
How much fun did you have at the Sharks game the other night?
I had a great time. Sharks hooked it up, gave us a couple suites for the boys, gave us all jerseys. It was a great time. Never read a lineup before, so that was really fun for me. If I get another shot, I'll add some more juice to it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then we got to hang out with them after the game too. Just a bunch of stallions. Absolutely loved chatting up with them.
George, you're playing the schedule you were given, but so much has been made of it, the last place schedule, and you've played a lot of playoff teams. Just because of that, even though you're 2-4, like, do you have questions about, obviously you're good, but just how good you are, like just as a team?
I mean, after every single week, I keep saying our offense needs to perform at a higher level, and I still believe that today. Like, have we gone against the greatest defenses? I don't know. I mean, I think a couple weeks ago we played a pretty good defense. Like, we're getting good defenses, and I just think our offense needs to continually take steps forward. Because I mean, if we have a game where we have a couple turnovers and some 3-and-outs, I don't know how long we're going to be playing for. So I just put pressure on our offense to go out there and perform, which I think we're just continually getting better. No punts is pretty good, even though we had one turnover. But if we can just stay on the field and our defense forces a turnover or two, I think we'll have a lot of fun.
Speaking of that, what does it say about a team that's gone from one of the most injured in the league to standing here in a win and you're in situation?
It's just a kudos to everybody in the building, from the top down. Jed just providing everything for us that we need to be a successful football team. Kyle and John bringing in the right guys. And then just the players showing up to work every single day and guys taking advantage of their opportunities. Like, I don't think, when we signed Kendrick Bourne, I don't think anybody in there was like, hey, he's going to go off for back-to-back games of 150 yards. Probably no one thought that. And, guys stepped up when they needed to. And then guys have been, there's no drama. KB played 3 snaps, really, like the last couple of weeks. And then, but he doesn't complain. He's just there, works hard, inspires the guys, shows up to practice every single day. And then when he gets his opportunity, he has 2 good catches for us and helps us stay on the field. So I love KB, and that mindset in this locker room has been huge for us.
How badly do you want to get 1 more yard?
Oh dear. I mean, you know what? If you look at his last play, he did a jump spin move in midair. All he had to do was dive, and it's a first down, and he gets his $500,000 bonus. So that's on him. So it was actually fun. I think you guys should ask. Keon was roasting him after the game. He goes, "You obviously didn't want it that bad. Otherwise, you would have tried to run through a guy." But hey, that's KB. He just likes to make things entertaining. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, they're a great defense. They fly around well. They tackle well. Super downhill, physical. It can make you pay in a lot of ways.
Could be getting him back this week. What does he bring to the defense?
Physical, smart player, uses his hands well, rushes well, plays the run well. He's just an all-around elite player, has been since he's been there.
Christian, what do you think of what Philip Rivers is doing at 44 years old?
Yeah, it's unbelievable, man. I have nothing but the utmost respect for him. It's really cool to see. Hopefully, doesn't do well against us, but man, I gotta say it's incredibly impressive. I don't think people really understand how crazy it is to be, to not play for that long and then to come back and put yourself out there like that. So utmost respect to one of the best quarterbacks to ever play.
You mentioned a few times that Philip was around the team in 2022, at least virtually. How aware of that were you at the time?
I was not aware of that. No.
You have great respect for what running backs do in this league as a guys position. Do you know Jonathan Taylor at all? What do you think about his game?
Yeah, I've talked to him just over the years, a little bit. And again, he's somebody who can do it all. He's got 4.3 speed, can make people miss. He's big, he's physical, can run any run, can catch the ball too. So, utmost respect for what he's doing this year, and he's a hell of a player.
How much will you be paying attention to tonight's game?
I'll probably throw it on, but we're all eyes on this week, and again, I think for us it's just about showing up every game day, ready to execute, and doing whatever it takes during the week to get
With
there.
the opportunity of a win and you're in, what does it mean to you guys just to be in this position, to have this opportunity this week, Monday night against the Colts?
It means a lot. It's a hell of an opportunity. We're extremely excited for it. No, I mean, for me, it's again, you never know what's going to happen in a game, and all that stuff is fun to look back on when, maybe if the season's over. But right now, it's all about winning. That's the only thing on our mind is winning and doing whatever it takes to get that.
Christian, you ready for the off the field question of the day? Here we go.
These are all off field questions.
Well,
no, I'm ready.
Couldn't help but notice the trailer for Anaconda is out with you prevalently in it, running ahead of Jack Black. What was that experience like?
It was awesome, man. Yeah, that was a blast. No, that was so much fun. It's always fun to do stuff kind of, out of the ordinary like that. But they made it so much fun. It was quick. Something like that, you think it'd take forever to do, but just having that hog on my back was crazy. It looked really real. So they did a hell of a job. It was fun to be a part of it.
How many takes for that?
I don't know, 4 or 5. We got it done. We were pretty efficient. Appreciate it.
How was working with Jack Black?
It was good, actually. We're not actually in the same room. I wasn't there with them, so a lot of it's green screen, and they do all their. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but whatever. Sorry, I'm not in the business. So I don't know. But, I didn't get to meet them or anything, but when I saw the final product, I was fired up.
Did your performance in the Uber Eats commercials kind of launch this career?
I don't know what launched it, man. I don't know, but I love it.
There's some things that a rookie's going to miss that he's not going to miss at all.
Yeah, I was just saying that those are the ones that kind of scare me.
Deion White.
Veteran quarterbacks are, one, going to get the ball out on time, and two, know where the ball needs to go and fast. And so just trying to get him off the spot as quick as possible is pretty big this week.
So what's the challenge for a guy you're going against who's, there's nothing that he hasn't seen.
Yeah, no, it's not. You're not inventing something new that he hasn't seen before. He's played football for a long time at a high level. It's just more so just the challenge is to be on our keys and be disciplined and play fundamental football.
And as soon as you worry about that, then there's 28 in the backfield.
Exactly. So it's always going to be a challenge for offense like this.
Yeah, so what is the challenge of slowing down that rushing attack for the Colts?
Yeah, so just being disciplined is the biggest thing we can do. Play our fundamentals. Our coaches are doing a good job of putting us in a position where we need to be. Saleh's a really good defensive coordinator, and it's on us to just be disciplined and play fundamentals.
You guys have a chance to clinch the playoff spot with a win. I know you don't want to look too far ahead, but what does this opportunity mean to know that if you win this game, you're in the playoffs?
For me, it's a lot. I haven't had a win this season since I've been in the league. Since I've been in college, really. So it's going to be playing for a little bit something special. But you always want to win every game, and the most important game of the season is the next one. So that's really how I kind of take approach to it.
It was like living in a high rent district. Never having won before. Now here you are, 10-14.
I haven't won since high school. That's what I'm saying. I was starting to think it was me, but just playing for something extra for real. Being in the playoffs is nothing like it in the NFL. You see it when you're growing up and everything like that, and then actually almost being there and sniffing it, you kind of have something more to play for, and them as well. So they're trying to still stay around, and we know that. So we know it's going to be a very physical, very aggressive game, especially it being Monday Night Football, and we have to really bring the juice too.
Deion White has been a steal, man. That guy has been a steal.
I was about to ask you if you want to bounce off anything.
Yeah, Keon White has been probably he's easily one of the best pickups we've had this offseason, as far as from just a player standpoint. For as far as the trade goes, we gave up nothing, and we got a guy who was a second-round pick, wasn't a scheme fit with the Patriots under Vrabel, and he's done nothing but just kick ass and take names since he's been here. I love it. This guy was, and we have him signed for next year, which is something I'm excited about too. Is that he isn't just going to be a free agent at the end of the year. We've got an opportunity to have him next year and maybe potentially longer. Maybe he hangs around.
Yeah, man. I was happy when we got him. I really am. That's
I like
good.
him.
Hell yeah, man. Now note on two things that CMC said that Yes, he is in the movie Anaconda. He is in that. All right, smaller role. It's all it is. Smaller role. I'm sure he got his portion of the money for it. But the second thing is that they're not going to worry about games ahead. I'm sure they probably know about the game last night. Okay, they're pulling for one of the teams. If you're going to go pull from no matter what, because if it does, it helps you. So, but now since that game's over, we don't have to worry about no other teams. Clear path for us. We just got to worry about winning one game at a time. That's all it's about. One game at a time. So I agree with that 100%. Like that's what you said before too. I know. So basically, that's great questions, and George Kittle will be George Kittle like always, and how he is. Got one more pressure if you go with it, and then we'll move on to the weekly games. Are you good with that?
Okay. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, cool. And this is, of course, let me see if before I share it to you guys, I'm going to share it right exact time I do it. And this is, of course, our future quarterback, Brock Purdy. Boom. Here we go.
Watch the game last night?
Yes. Yeah.
That's what today
Do
is.
you ever tell your Rob he gets batted down and it goes to the end zone, jump on it, it's 2 points?
Yeah, the thing with us is you go until the whistle blows. So obviously that was crazy, the whole thing. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Definitely, yeah.
Okay. Learn your job there. Come on. Push it up. Push it up.
He looked like he was wasn't even thinking about it.
Correct. Yeah, I know. It's
my God, don't even tell me you're
obviously they're
camera
fortunate
messed up.
to have just picked it up and then got the 2 points. So obviously you just want to go until the whistle blows, and you just never know, especially with screens and stuff like that. You don't know if the ball is going forward or backwards. So obviously they were pretty fortunate to get that. So
Boosts to give you guys to know that if you take care of business and win the rest of your games, you get the number 1 seed in the bye week.
Yeah, obviously it's nice, but we really do have to take it one day at a time, because if we don't obviously take care of business this week, then none of that matters. So for us, it's how can we continue to get better just even this week at practice, handle business on Monday, and make that everything right now. So that's where we have to be.
What did you think of that final play? It was Darnold and Sauber who teamed up with former Niners to help you guys out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. To be able to finish the game the way they did and come back, and then obviously us knowing Sam and Sabi, was pretty cool for them to finish that. So it was cool seeing Sabi take his helmet off and celebrate and stuff. So we all love him and Sam. So it was cool. But obviously it's good for them, but we still have to handle business this week.
Darnold, when he was here, cited your prep as something that really helped him grow as a player, that you felt like you were really comprehensive in your approach. Where did that
Larry
come from? Was
Krueger.
that Campbell, or was that high? Or did you start kind of hitting every single variable on every play?
I feel like just growing up, every stage that I got to high school, I think my high school coach did a great job with teaching me just playbook stuff and being detailed. And then getting to college, Coach Campbell and my quarterback coach, Coach Gordon, helping me with my footwork and everything being timed up with my feet. And then coming here in Shanahan's offense and learning from obviously the guys ahead of me, Trey, Jimmy, Nate Sudfeld, and then being coached up by Greasy and Kyle. So like just all of those things together, I feel like sort of just have allowed me to understand the position of quarterback and what that entails, and the mindset, the studying, the prep, the footwork, all of that put together. So, and then when Sam came in, dude, he helped me too, just with his experiences and everything. So it was a cool year that we had together, and it was cool hearing him say, he took some stuff away from my prep and the things that we did as a quarterback room that year.
3 years ago, you went to Indy for the combine. What do you remember from how you did and just how it affected you?
Yeah, I'm not a guy that's going to really pop when it comes to the testing and all that kind of stuff. So to me, that was that. But I remember just being in there throwing and stuff and being like, dang, this is pretty cool. Like as a kid growing up, watching the combine and stuff, Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. And I don't know, I thought it was like just a surreal moment, but more than anything, I just wanted to hop with the NFL team and to go from there. So I'd be able to go back there Monday night, and actually play a game there this time would be really, really cool for me. So just little moments like that, you got to appreciate as you go in your career.
Studying Phillip Rivers, but as a fellow quarterback, how do you explain like what he's
Grant Cohn.
given the layoff he's had?
It's insane. You know, to be able to basically cold turkey it and come back 5 years later and to complete passes and go through an offense and compete and have his team in position to win games. Like, dude, that's insane. And especially, you know, for how physical the game is at quarterback. Like, people think, you know, oh, the quarterback doesn't get hit. Like, dude, you're dropping back and you're getting hit after throws and you got to scramble, throw the ball away and take a hit and then get back up and jog back to the huddle, say the play. Like, all those little things that you don't really think of, to be able to do that at that age with that amount of time off and come in and compete right away, man, is very impressive. So he's a Hall of Famer, and to be able to go up and compete against him, it's going to be an honor. So we all respect the heck out of him.
Playing the NFL when you're 44.
We'll see. You got to take it 1 year at a time.
What stands out about the Colts defense when you watch them?
Man, they do a lot. And, you know, I think they do a great job of just playing fast and hard. The physicality when you watch their film pops out. They fly around to the ball, and I think just overall they got playmakers. Their defensive line, they all play together. They're really physical. And then the guys outside of that, man, they're flying around and they make plays on the ball. So this is a defense that, you know, you can't slip up on. You can't take a breath on for one play. Like, they'll expose you right when you think you got it. So it's going to be a 4-quarter game of being disciplined and you know, attacking when we need to attack, but we respect the heck out of him, and you know, what their D coordinator has done wherever he's been. He's a very respectable play caller. So we just got to be on top of it.
With Tennessee, you guys played some tempo and you went a little hurry up. Is that your call? Was that part of the game plan? And do you like, you know, playing, you know, hurry up, a little tempo?
No, that was Kyle's call and just, you know, switching it up kind of thing for last game against Tennessee. And he thought, you know, coming out and just moving the ball like that and getting some tempo would be good for us. And obviously I think it was. And so I've had, you know, a history of, you know, high school, college of going fast and picking up the tempo when you need it, not even in 2 minutes, but just in random instances. And I think it's just a good switch up, you know, to be able to be an offense that can do both huddle and go fast. So I liked it. I know Kyle did too, but it just depends on, you know, the game and the scheme and the team that we're playing.
In terms of delivery, mobility, playing style, Rivers is pretty unconventional. He doesn't really look like a lot of other quarterbacks, but he's still done what he's done. Is that just sort of an example that, you know, hey, you know how to run an offense and know where to go with the ball. Don't make a big deal about the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think the game, you know, is 90% mental, man. Like, with the scheme, knowing where you got to go with the ball, throwing on time, knowing when guys are coming out of their breaks, when to throw a ball, when not to, like, just all the things. It's making decisions at a high level. And so I think that's a big part of it. And Phillip Rivers has done that better than just about anybody in the history of football, playing quarterback. And so he's done a great job with that. The way he throws the ball obviously isn't, I guess, like what other guys have done in the past, but he's a guy that gets it there on time. He understands how to play in rhythm and find ways to win, and he's a competitor. So, I mean, obviously you guys all know that it takes so much to be a really good quarterback in the NFL and to be that consistently. And the fact that he's been able to, you know, do that over his career while throwing the way he does, like, it goes to show you that it doesn't matter how it looks. It matters at the end of the day. You win, you compete, you throw the ball on time, and you do that over and over and over again. And Philip's done that. Thanks, guys.
All right. You have anything to say after that?
One thing I did talk about that Brock was talking about Phillip Rivers' deliveries. For anybody who's younger and never got a chance to see Rivers play, he has a super unconventional release where he, like most quarterbacks, will come over high like this and they'll target the ball like this. Rivers comes out and almost throws like a sidearm flip. So the balls are low. So that may be the chance for our guys to get some swats because his delivery point is so low. So there may be some chances for Alfred Collins to get some knockdowns and stuff in the game, and even some stuff around the line of scrimmage. Anybody that's playing up close, maybe if we've got some safeties playing up close, and Rivers, you know, his release point is so low that the ball can be down and grabbable, I guess, is kind of my point with that. When, you know, when he's talking about Rivers with Brock, it's all just gamesmanship. You know, he's just like, you know, I'm not, I wasn't great. I was he's being Brock and he's getting ready for the game. And, there was nothing there.
Yeah, he's been sportsmanship. That's all it is,
Yep.
It's about being
Yep.
a player, good player. What a good player
Yep.
does,
Yep.
That's a good player does. I should say great player, because I tell you now, if he goes all the way, man, he's gonna be a great player for us. I'm glad we picked him up too.
Last couple games, he's played really well. He's played really well. Hasn't turned the ball over. He's made a lot of smart decisions. His decision making over the last couple of games has been exceptional. It's been exceptional. Play calling's been great. This year on script, again, I've mentioned this before, but on script this year, first 15 plays of each half, Kyle has been on point. He has been on point. Game plans have been phenomenal.
Like I was saying before, I shared this to X and Twitter just so you guys know. I'm sure you guys are watching it probably. If it's posted on, I'm sure you guys are watching it. I know I can't get a notification that you are watching it, but it's all good. You don't have to worry about. You want to give us comments or anything, go right ahead. If not, you're just watching this, it's great. For those who are watching though on there, thank you very much. Good shout out to you guys. All right.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
All right. So
like, share, and subscribe.
Otherwise than that, we're moving to the last topic for the night, and of course, it comes down to the games of the week, and we're talking about week 16. Week 16, right? Am I right? Okay, so make sure I was right.
Oh, that's a negative behave.
Yeah.
Can you read it?
I'm actually reading the middle of the show too. Having kids is a wonderful thing, ain't it?
Absolutely.
Did you want to say anything about the last game on Thursday, last night game? If you want to, I can bring it up. The Rams lost, of course, 11-4 now, 5-3 away. Seahawks won, 12-3. They're 6-2 at home. They won 38-37. The first quarter, Seahawks got 7, Rams got 3. Seahawks were 0, Rams put up 10, and then the third quarter, the Seahawks put 7, and then Rams put 10, and then Seahawks got 16, and plus the 7 from Rams. In overtime, of course, we all know that they scored both touchdowns, but the Seahawks went for 2 and won in overtime, so 30-37. You see here, Matt Stafford went 29 for 49 and 457 yards, 3 touchdowns. Walker, he has 11 carries, 100 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Nuka had, I hope I say his name right, Nuka, 12 receptions, 225 yards, and 2 TDs. All right, that's what it says on the box score, really. So, you got anything to say out about it? Go ahead.
No, I mean, look, Stafford almost threw for 500 yards. Puka Nacua tore it up, and they ran the ball well. It's amazing that you can outstat a team that bad and still lose. I mean, that it's basically like our game. When we played the Rams the first time, we did the same thing. We ball controlled the crap out of them, but they still had a ton of stats. I mean, I think we had them 2-1 on time of possession, and Stafford still had like almost 300 yards passing in like 15 minutes or 18 minutes of ball. It's amazing. I mean, the amount of stats those guys put up and still lost. It's probably some kind of a record.
The Rams, otherwise, Karen Williams had 23 carries and 70 yards, 3.0 for average for a yard, as long as one was 8. And then for the quarterback for Seattle, Sam Darnold, 22 for 34, 270 yards, 7.9 for per average, 2 TDs and 2 interceptions. He was sacked 4 times out of 26 pressures, and quarterback rating was 41.7, sorry. And then I did that Walker one already. So yeah, and then Nick I can't say his name right. Nick Buh, 8 receptions, 96 yards, 12 yards for a reception, 12 average, I'm sorry. 1 touchdown, longest one was 27. And of course, I think that happened in overtime too.
That last drive, he was JSN was killer on that last drive.
Mm-hmm.
And it was rough because Darnold had a rough early part of that game, had the 2 picks early, and then came back and just crushed it. Most people don't trust Darnold in tough games because he's had, career wise, he has had, some struggles in playoff games and in tight games. And this was a coming out game for Darnold. He played really well.
Mhm.
He really, I should say he finished well, had a rough game and finished well.
Okay. Moving on from that, and of course now we got the clear path, like we were talking about the whole show. Clear path for the 49ers, win all 3 of our games, one at Indianapolis, Bears next Sunday night after, and then of course they're probably gonna flex our game with Seattle, probably a prime time game if it does happen. If it does happen the way we're thinking, it's gonna be for number 1 seed and for divisional for NFC West. And it's gonna all come down to we're looking at 2019 over again. It's a record play, So it's gonna be. I'm excited. I really am excited if it happens that way, man. I really am. So
I am too.
Right.
I'm really pumped. I'm really pumped for the team.
Cool. Okay, now starting tomorrow's games. There's 2 tomorrow games, and then the rest are Sunday, and then we have Monday night game. Of course, us. Of course, I'm going to start with the Saturday games. Of course, tomorrow, Eagles 9-5, 4-3 away. Commanders are 4-10, 2-4 at home. The spread is Philadelphia by 7. Total is 44.5. And it starts at 5:00, by the way, Eastern.
Philly's going to win this game.
Okay. All right.
Philly's going to win that game.
Going to ESPN.
Washington football team. The Washington football team is done. I'm sorry, I can't even call them that. I hear it. And I'm like, the Washington football team. I like that better than team name.
I wait for you to say that. I love.
They're winning. Eagles are winning.
And according to ESPN analysis, of course the ticker, Eagles got a spread of 66.4, and of course, watch football team 33.3. So that's that. No red flags I see of. Yep, everybody's except for Mariota to be a quarterback most likely.
I think Daniels is done for the year.
Okay.
Deep slow is not playing.
Jalen Carter, Lane Johnson are both out for DT and OT from the Eagles. And I think it's Cameron Latu, tight end. He'll be playing. He's questionable. And everybody else.
Former Niner. Former Niner.
Mm-hmm. DT, defensive tackle, Eddie Goldman, he's out. He's concussion protocol. And no other names I know of. Yeah, we don't know the rest of the names that well. So basically, I know everybody's gonna pick the Eagles, of course, but of course I can't go for the Eagles. I'm sorry, can't do it. So I'm going for the Commanders in that one. It'd be an upset from me. So moving on to the next game, of course. And I know the Cowgirls are playing, I think. So I'll be getting that later on. But next game, it's a primetime game actually on Saturday tomorrow night. Packers 9-4-1, 4-2-1 away. Bears are 10-4 and 5-1 at home. The spread is Chicago 1.5 and total is 46.5.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. I think the Bears win this. I think the Bears win this game. No problem. They're playing well.
Okay,
I think it's
both respective teams, running backs, Jacobs and Swift are both questionable. And O'Dunes, the wide receiver for the Bears, is out. He's out.
Ooh.
Parsons, he's on IR now. He's on IR.
Yeah, he's on IR.
You guys know that. Edmonds, linebacker, he's on IR for Bears. So, it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I think so, but I think the Bears win. What we need the Bears to lose. We actually need the Bears to lose so that they give up, and then when they're playing us, we just pound them. But
the D for Colin Oliver, he's on PUP. Brenton Cox Jr., he's questionable, so he'll probably be playing. And who else? Oh. First thing I thought I said Marshall Lynch. Marshall Lloyd. Sorry, my bad. I know he's not even playing anymore. So, who else? Nobody else. Yeah, Jonathan Swift. He's questionable groin, so hope they're playing. So, yep, that's it for that one. And that's tomorrow night on Fox at 8:20 Eastern, of course. That's our time. Because me and Richie got the same time zone.
Yep.
Early window Sunday games. All right. Bills 10-4, 4-3 away. Browns are 3-11, 2-5 at home. Buffalo's got spread by 10.5 and total is 41.5.
Bills. No doubt, Bills.
Talk to me.
Bills are going to win this game. Josh Allen, they beat the Pats, came back and beat the Pats, and now they're gonna finish strong. They're gonna finish strong.
Man,
Bills are scary. Bills are a scary team right now.
Do we all feel sorry for Saunders?
No, because I think they've basically given up. That coach Stefanski's going to get fired. Salah's going to get a job somewhere. Yeah.
Sanders.
You know the problem with that team right now is what do you do? Are you gonna stay with Sanders? You know, you're paying Deshaun Watson all that money. Are you gonna come into next season as Cleveland? You know, look, they're gonna fire the coach. Stefanski's gonna be gone. So he's gonna be gone. Robert Saleh's gonna be gone from the Niners. So we can hope that Jim Schwartz ends up being the defensive coordinator for the 49ers next year. You know, after we lose Saleh. So, let's hope for good things as far as that goes. But there's no way Cleveland's kind of given up. I think if you're smart, you basically go into next season and you let Shador and Deshaun Watson vie for the starting job on that team. That's what I would do. I'd put them both out there and best guy wins.
Mm-hmm. The game between Packers and Bears. Who you think gonna win?
I think the Bears are going to win that game. They're home, right? Didn't you say the Bears were home?
They're home.
Bears are home. They're winning that game. They're winning that game.
For me, sure.
Ben Johnson has got that team playing well.
Okay.
He's got them playing well. He's a guy that should be in the running for coach of the year.
Okay. Yeah, no red flags on the Bills and Browns game. No red flags. So everybody's gonna be playing. So all right, moving on. Here we go. What we got here? Next game. Chargers 10-4, 4-2 away. Cowboys 6-7-1, 4-2-1 at home. Dallas is favored by 2.5 points, and total is 49.5.
Yeah, the Cow Pies are going to win this game. They're going to win this game. Chargers, I don't know. I don't have any faith in them.
Man,
as much as I love Harbaugh, I just don't have any faith in that team. Herbert's still hurt. I mean, he broke the hand. It was a non-throwing hand, but still, he's out there playing. He's not good.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the first or second year for Harbaugh being back in the NFL.
Second.
Okay. Yeah, he makes the playoffs last year. Do you remember or not?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember.
I don't remember if he made the playoffs or not last year with Chargers.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But there's that organization. That's one of those organizations where no.
Okay. Next game. And all 1 o'clock games I'm saying right now. So here we go. The next one, geez. That'd be a major upset. Chiefs 6-8, 1-5 away. Titans 2-12, 0-7 at home. Kansas City Chiefs are favored by 3 points. Or no, negative 3 points, yeah. 3 points. Total is 37.5.
Kansas City's home?
No, Titans. At Titans, Tennessee.
Titans are going to win that game. Titans are winning that game.
Yep, Mahomes is on IR. He's on IR.
Yeah, he's already had his knee surgery. Surprisingly, he's already had his knee surgery, which is crazy. I wonder if he's
going to try a Warner kind of thing.
Oh, try to get back for.
Yep.
I don't think no, because they basically after his surgery they said it would be 9 months. So I think they're hoping that he'd be able to come back in August and try to get him ready for the regular season. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Get 100% right.
I never thought I'd
You
see
know.
the Chiefs being 6-8. I never thought I'd see that under 500.
I think
Wow.
there's going to be sweeping changes with that team. I don't know. I don't know that Andy Reid retires, but I think Kelsey's going to retire. I think there's going to be a lot of turnover on that team in this offseason. It's a great
And I got
time
a
to do
Chiefs-
it.
And I got a Chiefs fan down the street too. A Chiefs fan.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Daddy, what are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. Get going. Difference. Oh, you got a comment? Hey Delvin, what's up, man? For 2 years. Okay, here we go. Here's something for you, Rich. I thought we had Salah locked in for 2 years by contract agreement.
Yeah, but look, that's locked in for 2 years. But if when you're under contract and if you can get offered an advancement opportunity, you're going to be able to leave. You're going to be able to leave under the he can't take a lateral move unless the 49ers allow it, but he will be able to interview for head coaching jobs. And there's no way that the 49ers are not going to let him interview for a head coaching job. But I think the thing that's going to be interesting with Salah on this is that I think he's going to be more judicious about the opportunities that he takes. He's not just going to go and take any job because it's available. I think he's going to look for opportunities where good quarterback in place and maybe potentially a good defense. Like if I was Salah, I would be looking at the Cleveland Browns. They don't, look, like him or not, Deshaun Watson's a good quarterback and their defense is nasty. So it would be a place where Salah could go in there and make a really good, he's going to be able to round that defense into shape. And you can build around a quarterback. You can have Deshaun, even if he's just a bridge until you can get Shador ready or draft another quarterback. The Browns may be a good opportunity, for Salah. Even the Bengals. I mean, maybe you go there because Burrow. If they let their coach go, maybe Burrow is enough of an opportunity for Cleveland. Wants Salah. I mean, I've heard the Raiders as well. They're gonna, Pete might be a one and done. So you go. Does the Salah want to go to the Raiders? I wouldn't go there because there's not a quarterback in place. At least what I would consider premier or elite. But still, as long as to answer your question, if he's going for a head coaching opportunity, he would be able to leave and be able to get out of his contract.
Okay. Hope that answered your question, Dolvin. Thanks a lot, man, for your comment. Right? You got plenty
Thanks
more
for asking,
coming.
man.
Come on in. You want to ask more questions? Go ahead. Let them out. All right. All right. Here we go. We got the next one. Bengals 4-10, 2-5 away. Dolphins 6-8, 4-3 at home. Cincinnati's favored by 4.5, and total is 47.5.
Daddy?
Yes.
Yeah, the Bengals are going to win this game. I don't know if you saw the Dolphins did bench Tua this week, so they're going to be playing. They're going to be playing their backup quarterback. I can't remember his name at this point, but he's going to be. So Tua's benched. I think Dolphins with 3 games to go, they've kind of given up on the season. I mean, they're going to try and see what they can do without Tua. I don't know what the implications of his contract are. And if there's some outs in it where they can get out from underneath that in the offseason and try to do something better.
Who's their backup quarterback again for Tua?
I can't remember his name.
Okay,
I can't remember his name.
Sorry.
He's decent. He's decent, but he's not good. I mean, he's not he's not the future. I guess I would say that.
Wow, both them teams could buy him 10 wins.
I'll tell you right now, the Dolphins are one of the teams that should call the 49ers about Mac Jones. I'll say it right now. The Dolphins are a team that Mac has played well in the Kyle Shanahan offense. Mike McDaniel, the coach of the Dolphins, who is not getting fired, I don't think, is a Shanahan disciple. He was our offensive coordinator. I think if they took Mac, they would do well. And I think the 49ers, if they are going to trade him, would probably prefer to trade him to the AFC and not have him, be in the NFC. So I think it would be great to get, the Dolphins are going to have a high draft pick. Because I think Mac is going to, I think we'll get a second rounder and maybe a multiple picks for him. Maybe a
Just about to
second in
ask you
20.
that. Just about to ask you that, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll get a second in 26 and maybe a third in 27. I think that's reasonable compensation for Mac.
No players from Dolphins. No players from Dolphins.
I don't want a player from the Dolphins. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't want a player from the Dolphins. I just want the picks. I want the picks.
All good. Boy. Yeah, I don't know how many picks we have right now. To tell you the truth, for next year, I don't even know how many picks we have.
If it was Tyreek Hill with no leg, almost torn off, I'd consider Mac for Tyreek straight up. But
no Waddle.
Nah. I want better. I don't want lateral moves. No, I don't want lateral moves. I want improvement. And look, this team's all about the draft now. So I just want the draft picks. I want the draft picks.
Got you. All right. All right, Miss here. Next one. This next one's actually combined by 7 games. So 3-11 Jets, 1-5 away, 4-10 Saints, 2-5 at home. Saints are favored by 6.5, and total is 40.5. Mm-hmm.
Saints are going to win this game, and I don't think Aaron Glenn is going to get another season with the Jets. I think he gets fired.
Wow, Kamara's out. Oof. Man.
Yeah, they're still going to win a game. The Jets are horrible. They traded away any of their good players, and they're just horrible. They might be good in the future, and I'll tell you, this is why I think Aaron Glenn's going to be one and done. They traded away the players, and they have all those draft picks. I think they're going to clean house. I think they're going to go new GM, new coach, and just clear house and take those draft picks and start over.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. All good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next game's combined in 8 games. 6-8, and Vikings 6-8, 4-4 away. Giants 2-12, 2-4 at home. Minnesota's favored by 2.5, and total is 43.5.
Yeah, Minnesota's going to win this game, and they're going to knock Jackson Dart out of the game. Jackson Dart. Somebody's got to talk to that kid about playing. Someone's got to talk to him.
Career.
No, it's not even that. He plays too aggressive, and he's going to get himself hurt. He's going to permanently hurt himself. It's so funny because I think I mentioned this a week ago or whenever we were talking Giants before. In the off season when John Gruden does all the things with the quarterbacks being drafted, he pulls them into the Gruden Football Academy, talks to them, shows them film and all this kind of stuff. And Gruden sat down with him and he's like, dude, you're going to need to change your game if you want to have a long NFL career. And he's looking at him like, yeah, okay. And John looks at him and goes, dude, you're going to get yourself knocked out multiple times and your career's not going to last. And he's just sitting there going, yeah, okay, man. Yeah, okay, Dad, whatever, Pops, whatever. And what's happened since he's gotten into the NFL? He's had multiple concussions. He's been knocked out of multiple games. And he's too aggressive. He needs to learn how to dial it back, or the guy's just not going to have it. He's not going to have a positive career. And it stinks because I think that guy is super talented. He's super talented, but it's not going to happen. They're gonna lose this game.
Dial back and pace yourself.
Yeah, Vikings are going to win this game.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about. Dial back and pace yourself. You don't have to worry about proving nothing. You're the starter quarterback for a reason. So
play for your career, man. Play for your career.
Mm-hmm. Wow, these both are actually tied. Yeah, this is actually for the NFC. NFC. Yeah, NFC North. Or no, North. No, because they're doing the wrong division. North.
Giants are the East. They're the North. They're in the North.
East, North. Oh God. Buccaneers and Panthers.
Oh,
not North. It's not North. South, not
No,
South.
they're the
South,
NFC
it's
South. Yeah, NFC South.
South.
NFC
I was right.
South.
I was right. Yeah, second time I was right.
Yeah.
Second time. All right.
Yeah.
Buccaneers 7-7, 4-3 away. Panthers are 7-7, 4-2 at home. Tampa Bay's favored by 3, and total is 45.5. Yeah, the battle for NFC South. That's gonna be a battle. No red flags at all. No red flags. Wow.
You know what? Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm going to take the Bucks. I'm going to take the Bucks. I'm going to take the Bucks. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I can't tell who's better in defense either. Defense, I don't know. I don't know about defense. True.
You know, I'm just going to go on who I trust more at quarterback, and I trust Baker. I trust Baker way more than I trust Young.
Because you have a probably future Hall of Famer going against rookie. So yeah, I got you.
No, Young's good and he's got a chance. He's not ready. He's not ready to be premier yet. And
Yes.
Baker's premier.
Hi. Yeah, I can hear you plenty. I'm sure the whole world can hear you. Okay, let me see here. That was the battle of the NFC South, and now, okay, now it's gonna be going. This is gonna be going too. Jaguars 10-4, 4-2 away. Broncos are 12-2, the best team in the NFL
good
right
game.
now. Broncos are 12-2, 7-0 at home. Denver's favored by 3.5, and total is 47.5. That's a be a good game.
I'm going to take this as the upset special. I'm taking this as the upset special. I think the Jags are going to win this game. Jaguars are going to win this game. Liam Cohn has got that team playing phenomenally well, and he should be in the runnings for Coach of the Year. He should be in the running for Coach of the Year. He has coached that team up, and really done well. I'm excited for him as a coach. He's done a really great job with this team.
All right. Okay. Yeah, because right now the Broncos are the best team in the NFL, one game ahead of the Patriots. So we'll see what happens there.
Their defense is dynamic. Their defense is dynamic. It really is. Talanoa Hufanga has been playing his butt off for that team. Dre Greenlaw's done a good job as well. But I don't know. I think Liam Cohn is just, I'm a fan of Liam Cohn. I really like him as a coach.
Okay. The Buccaneers and Panthers was the last 1 o'clock game. The Jaguars and Broncos was first 4 or 5 game. And here is, of course, the NFC North NFC South going against NFC West, I should say. So, and they're both not that very good, but still.
Who are the Cardinals playing?
I knew you were going to say them. Falcons 5-9, 3-5 away, and Cardinals 3-11, 1-6 at home. Atlanta Falcons are favored by 3, and total is 48.5.
Yeah, I'll take the Falcons in that game. Kirk Cousins is going to win that game. Cousins is going to win that game.
Oh boy, that's going to be something else. Who's Purcell? Okay, Purcell. Okay, I see it. Purcell.
Yeah, look, Jacoby's gonna throw a bunch of yardage, but they're still gonna lose.
My God. So basically, everybody's just playing for most likely their contracts, really. So.
Oh yeah, a lot of these games, it's just junk at the end of the season games. There's a lot of junk. There's a lot of junk in there.
And of course, stats, of course.
Yep.
Here's the first 425 games, and Steelers 8-6. It's gonna be a good game too. Steelers 8-6, 3-3 away. Lions are 8-6 and 5-2 at home. Detroit's got the favor by 7 points, and total is 52.5.
Yeah, Lions definitely win this game. They're home. I don't think Pittsburgh can keep up with their offense. I mean, that's the biggest piece of that. I don't think Aaron Rodgers and company can keep up with what Detroit can do.
Oh boy. Wow. Look at the numbers here. Jeez. DJ Watt, he's out. DJ Watt's out.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows that. Yep, he's out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Moving on to the next one. Okay. Our last 425 game, I think it is. Yeah, 425 game. Raiders 2-12, 1-6 away. Texans 9-5, 5-2 at home. Houston's favored by 14.5 points, and total is 37.5. Wow, what a favor! Oof, jeez, that spread's crazy.
The Texans are going to win this game 30-3.
Texans look to extend their winning streak by 7 games and match up with the Raiders, losers of 8 straight. Oof,
The two best defenses in football this year are probably Denver and Houston. They're just destroying people, and I don't think I almost feel bad for the Raiders this week because their offense is going to get pounded.
I bet a lot of Niner fans probably say, "I don't."
But I'm serious. The Raiders offense is going to get pounded.
You probably say that in front of anybody. Probably say, "I don't." Oh, here we go. Sorry, my bad, Devin. I got you, Delvin. I'm sorry, Delvin. Does anyone besides me knows that the Dolphins head coach needs speech therapy? He stutters badly.
Hey, Delvin, if you coach the Miami Dolphins, you'd be stuttering too, man. You'd be stuttering too. Because you're just sitting there going, I don't know what to do.
I want the knife, please.
Oh man, if you were there, you're just like, please fire me, get me out of here.
Thanks, Delvin, man. Thank you, man. Thank you,
Delvin. Thank you very much. But yeah, man, look, Mike McDaniel, man, when he started out down there in the first season, that team was good. They were moving, they were doing things, Mike McDaniel got Tua paid basically. And then what did he do to help him out? Threw a lot of picks. And
boy.
that ownership group, they're going to bring in a new GM. So I think they're going to give McDaniel a season with the new GM and some new players to hopefully, get the opportunity to do a turnaround with that team.
Yeah, like I was saying about the Faders, I don't think nobody agrees with you on that. They're not going to feel sorry for him. So.
No, I'm telling you, what I've been seeing with the Raiders, though, is that they really want Saleh. But Saleh would be crazy to go there unless they give him. Look, if I was Saleh and the Raiders wanted me, I'd say, all right, look, you got to give me a 10-year contract, guaranteed, to even show up there for like $20 million a year to be the coach. Because that's the only way you even go there. Because at least you're getting paid. Because the team's awful, the ownership is awful. You got to deal with Tom Brady. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it because, if you have to do it the way Pete Carroll did and Tom Brady gets to pick the offensive coordinator, you're the head coach and you don't get to pick the offensive coordinator, and the offensive coordinator is reporting to Brady and not the coach, that is just not a good situation to go into as a head coach. You can't have it. It's an untenable situation. I wouldn't do it.
All right. All right. All good?
Yes.
Okay. Sunday Night Football. Patriots 11-3, 6-0 away, 6-0 away. Ravens 7-7, 3-5 at home. The spread is Baltimore by 3, and total is 49.5. I know my wife be watching now. Probably watching it. She'll probably end up knowing about it. She's a Patriot fan. Derrick Henry faces his former coach when the Ravens host Mike Vrabel and the Patriots.
I can't decide. I think the Patriots are going to win the game. I think they're going to win the game. I don't think that. I don't care. This just isn't the year. This isn't the year for the Ravens. This is just not their year. I think they're done. I think their coach is going to get fired. I think Harbaugh is going to be gone. I think that team's going to be starting over.
Yeah, I even told my wife, like, they won't that be problematic if after it was actually the Patriots versus the 49ers? Say we can't play in Super Bowl, can we? He's like, yeah, because the Patriots in the AFC. and we're in the NFC. So yeah, we'll see each other from the Super Bowl if it happens. So
I think if they play the Bills again, they'll get beat by the Bills.
okay, fair enough. All right, last game of the docket, Monday Night Football, baby. Yeah, 49ers 10-4, 6-2 away, and Colts are 8-6 and 6-1 at home. San Francisco favored by 5.5. It was 7, but I guess they must have went down 5.5 and total is 46.5.
Yeah, because they're worried about Taylor running the ball all over us.
Mm-hmm. 49ers look to lock up the playoff spot as Rivers tries to keep the Colts in the playoff discussion.
Hey, Daddy, you want to take a shot?
They update the
I know this one. I'm real curious on this one. I can't decide. This is either going to be a low scoring game or a high scoring game. I'll take the high and say 31-24 49ers.
Ooh.
Phillip Rivers throws 2 picks. Tig gets 1.
That's the same as I think that's the same as Josh. 31-24. That's what he picked, I think.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 31-24 Niners. Rivers throws 2 picks, gets sacked twice. Cleve Farrell and Keon White both get sacks. Kittle scores 2 touchdowns. McCaffrey scores 1. Trying to think. Yeah, that's the game. Niners are going to win that game.
Okay. Trying to go through the games that we picked. Boom, boom. Patriots, Niners, and of course, Vikings, I guess. Yeah. Now, to end it off, all right, I'm not going to share it because I know if I share it, it don't matter if I share it even. So, the AFC side, all right, from 7th to 1st after week 16, after all games go by, this is what we picked. All right. So basically, this is what we picked, and this was lined up as 7th seed, Chargers, 6th seed, Jaguars, 5th seed, Bills, 4th seed, Steelers, Texans, 3rd seed, and 2nd seed, Patriots, and Denver Broncos at number 1 seed. So far at week 16 for AFC. NFC, you have Packers at 7th, Rams at 6th seed, the 49ers at 5th seed, and of course if we win we punch our playoff ticket in the playoffs. So don't forget about that. And then 4th seed is Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 3rd seed Philadelphia Eagles, 2nd seed Chicago Bears, and number 1 seed Seattle Seahawks. There you go. I'm trying to say the right word.
Yep.
So that's our NFC matchup, and that's our seeding right now after our picks. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun thing. Like I said, guys, we have plenty more coming up for the next 3 weeks. The 2 out of the last 3 games are gonna be at prime time. I'm sure if the last game is gonna be the way it's gonna happen, that's gonna be plexing the Sunday Night Football. I guarantee it. So
I think so too. I think that's why that's gonna be the game for all the marbles, especially if Seattle wins out and we win out to that game. If we win the next 2 games and we get to that game, it's gonna be for the division. It's gonna be for the number 1 seed. It's gonna be exciting. Who knew?
Smash it.
Who knew?
Like it, and smash.
Like, share, subscribe.
Okay, guys.
And share.
Please catch our next episode. And of course, it'd be day after Thanksgiving, right? Christmas. Day after Christmas. Please, I'm hoping everybody be available. I'm hoping we can do it, but it's up to them if they want to or not. Day after Christmas, please. It will be next episode of Past Present Future. That's responsible for 24/7. All that. So I keep on stuttering so much. Yeah, that's our next episode. If everybody can show up to it, it's all good. Nobody can show up. It's all good. Ain't worried about it. So I'm all good, man. You're all good for tonight, man. All right.
Yep.
So
perfect.
Good. All right, my man. Have a great night. Go Niners and
You as
enjoy
well.
your Monday Night Football, baby.
Stay
Enjoy the
faithful,
games.
baby.
Yep. Later on, guys.
Have a great night.
You too, man. You too. All right. Now, first I want to thank Delvin. I know I keep on messing your name up, Delvin Thomas. I'm sorry, man. Please, Delvin. Oh, of course you have a question, and he leaves because he's the one who does the questions. Question is, it helps you out. Put the question mark at the end if it helps you out more better. Okay. Question is, can Purdy beat Josh Allen in the Super Bowl? I think he can. Anything's possible. That's for me. That's me. I know I'm a homer probably, but still, I think he beat Josh Allen. I really think so. Now, if this was in Buffalo with snow, don't know about that. But you gotta have faith. If you're a diehard Niner fan, you gotta have faith no matter what. So I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, well," in reality, but you still gotta have faith no matter what. So I mean, I know it's not a good answer for you, but still, as I say, I don't know if you actually caught him before he went off, but I didn't look at the comments before I went off. So, but before he went off, I'm sorry. So I do believe he can be Josh Allen. I can. I really do. So thanks, that Delphin, man. All right. Thank you very much. I know we weren't live on next, guys. I'm gonna try to get this going for next week, best I can. I'm gonna give a shout out to me and my wife's show. All right, to MM in a Box. I don't know if you guys know about it or not, but I'm gonna try to send you guys there it is. I found it. If you see this right here, is the logo for it. All right. We do it Mondays and Tuesday nights. Probably between I say probably 9 to 10 o'clock Eastern at nighttime during the evening. 9, 10, and then it's probably gonna be 6 to 7 on Pacific time. All right, whatever your time zones are. Delvin said, "Good answer, sir." I try my best. I know I don't give you a big major answer. I try my best to do what I can do with my answer. But I know I started too much, but at least I try to answer the best I can, But the guy Richie is on here, Richie B, he probably best question answered. Him, Matt Man, Jake, they'll all be good for questions. Me, I just run the thing. That's what I do, I run it. I do the best I can, But going back to, like I said, if anybody's available for the show for next Friday, the day after Christmas, it's great. If not, I don't expect everybody to be available. Maybe 1 or 2 guys, maybe, if that. But if it's all good, hopefully we'll be available and we all talk Niners and talk about the next game against the Bears on Sunday night football, and hopefully we'll get there. So, all right, and hopefully we'll have hopefully have a post game report for you guys for Tuesday night for Monday Night Football game. All right, so hopefully that goes well also. So, like I said, please catch our next episode, Past, Present, Future, sponsored by the Ringo 24/7 next Friday. Okay, I want to give my shout outs, of course, to C-Man, Craig Bahamas, aka GM or GD. All right, he's our GM DD, and of course Matt Man, who was on it earlier. Matt Dennis 9 is what he's on X, just so you guys know. Matt Dennis 9. All right. I don't remember his rest of his numbers on the TikTok and Instagrams. He had to tell you himself. And I can't put him on here because it's too many letters and too many numbers to put him on here. So yours truly, Jake Eastham. You can find him at Super BC86 on Twitter. All right. And of course, Richie. It's actually Rich Bonsall, not Richie, but find Rich Bonsall, aka Richie B, on Twitter. That's his name. And of course, Tommy Bomb don't even have a Twitter handle, so you guys know. He only has Facebook. So Tommy Huxley, you find him on Facebook, all right? And of course, the other guy that was with us, Josh Gitt, you find Josh Gitt at Josh Gitt 1987, okay? That's where you find him at. That's mostly what I have for you guys. Please hit the like, subscribe button. All right, help the channel out. I'm hoping to get the X going. That way we can have a lot more people on here. And I'll be proud to have you. I'm proud to have that thing going. And whoever was watching on the X right now, I shout out to you guys for watching. Thank you very much. Really. Thank you. Truly. That's all I got for you guys tonight. All right. So You guys rock, and we'll see you hopefully for post-game report after Monday Night Football. And enjoy the game. Enjoy all the games, especially ours on Monday Night Football. So enjoy it, and then rock and roll. All right? So, like I always say, keep the faith. Never lose hope, guys. We're out of here. See you. Peace out.
Ready, go, ready, go, ready.